when you wrap a book for a gift, the person who's getting the gift pretty much knows it's a book. This is a book.
That's a book.
Yes.
Well, for years, our next guest has been coming up with creative ways to pair other gifts that coordinate that book that you're wrapping, and everybody knows it, with giving. So English professor, author, and book reviewer extraordinaire Carole Barrowman is back with her yearly perfect pairings.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite segments I look forward to every year.
I know, and it's getting harder and harder to be creative, you know, but it's one of my favorites. I start saving things like now for next year.
That's really smart.
Yeah, yeah, and so that's why I have actually got a lot of the props that we were looking at while you guys were chatting.
I like it.
Yeah, I love to do this because it seems like everybody loves a good book, but it's just really nice to get that little extra thing.
Because you do feel like it's just not enough.
I know.
I know. And it should be, but you feel like it's not.
I know.
And it further personalizes it, too. It says, I know that you would like this book, but I know this thing about you, too.
Yes. So this is my, the first book is really for you, Tiff, because I always like to have a...
It's a children's book?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
I feel like I've read this in someone's bathroom before.
Oh, you may have. I snagged this last year, and I thought, I am keeping this for Tiffany. This is the Bad Little Children's Book.
Wait, keep that shot, because I also want to show you the other titles on the back.
Is she throwing up? What is happening?
She's throwing up milk.
Oh, my goodness.
On the back, my first little boob job, and Can You Still Breathe, Grandma?
And Grandma is...
Oh, my gracious.
That's right. And and the thing about... Yeah, I know. And the grandma, of course, is in a case. My grandchildren would never put their grandma in a trunk.
That is...
Oh, my God.
So, actually, they're hilarious.
Those are really funny.
Really funny. And then, of course, I paired this with my favorite T-shirt. Every year, I try to have a T-shirt.
Sorry.
This is why it's a children's book.
I know, because I can't figure it out. It's horrible.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I do. I read and I know things.
Oh, there's another version of this.
Yes, it's from the Game of Thrones.
Yes, I asked for it for my stocking.
I drink and I know things.
Yes.
I drink and I know things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a line from Game of Thrones. So I like to have a T-shirt that I find that's a really good T-shirt.
That is so fun.
And that's clever. You can wear that more places than the other one.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I really, so that's my first pairing for someone who's a little bit irreverent in your gift list.
Oh, that would be also great for like
awesome.
a white elephant or like a gift exchange, you know, where everybody's got to bring a gift.
That's right, that's right.
So what is this one? I'm Not Your Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
This book is really, really cool. It's a young adult romance, but if anybody else in the viewers like romance, it's funny and it's smart, and you'll feel really hip, because look at that title. Yeah. I did not know that a Manic Pixie Dream Girl was a stereotype, a thing.
I've never heard of it.
It is a thing among millennials. It's a label for a particular kind of girl. I'm imagining one of the, like some of the young girls, like your ex-girlfriend, only not her. Yeah, right. Kind of the opposite of her. But and I picked that, and then I paired it with this lovely little necklace I found. And actually, this is really cute because it could work for a young adult, but also it also works for anyone that you know that's a book lover, and you can personalize it and put their initial on there.
That's cool.
That's really cute.
Where did you find that?
It's on Etsy, and I believe on your website we always list all the websites that I've found all these things, so viewers can go ahead and find them that way too. Yeah,
that's cool.
The next one, The Badass Librarians of Timbuktu.
I wanted just to say that.
I know.
I mean, come on. What a great Badass and Librarians alone. And the title is great. This is nonfiction, and this book was an adventure story with librarians. It's about a group of librarians, different times over in the 20th century, saved books from libraries being destroyed in war. So they pack, and it's...
Is this true?
It's a true story of real badass librarians.
That is awesome.
That is
times
very
can I say badass in the morning, right? So it's an amazing story. It's really great. And here's the perfect little gift I found for this. You can have name desk plates or anything made out of Scrabble letters on this site.
That is cute.
That is really cute.
So you can have your name made. You can have it made for, you could say, Badass Librarian.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's 4 times.
And really quickly, In the Company of Women, this is more of a picture book, right? This is my
coffee table book. I always like to have a T-shirt and a coffee table book in my mix. In the Company of Women, this is an anthology of the stories of a number of women entrepreneurs. You are going to be
thick this is.
You are going to be so inspired by these women. And what I would pair this with is a local find a local entrepreneur, a local gift shop, maybe an artist, and buy something from a local woman entrepreneur and pair it with this book.
That's really smart.
Idea.
Yeah.
That's a really neat idea. I like that one a lot.
It's beautifully photographed too. And if you, and every walk of life, every career is covered in this. If you're not inspired by this book, then you're not a badass librarian.
You have no way to be inspired.
We were talking this morning about every day is a new day, and I think if you can pick this up off your own coffee table and read about a different woman, see a different woman, it's inspirational every day.
Yep.
Seinfeldia?
It's a non-fiction book about the backstory to Seinfeld, and I paired it with Seinfeld Monopoly.
Oh, great
cool.
idea.
You know you've got somebody in your family. And the puffy blouse is a little figure. Is one of the little games.
Oh my goodness! Is it the one with the pirate puffy shirt?
Puffy shirt.
Yes, that'd be good for my husband even.
Yeah.
Those are great ideas. Thank you, Carole.
You're welcome.
That's wonderful. Do you like getting books as gifts?
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite thing.
Even when you have all these books that people give you?
I think it's the most intimate, personal gift you can give if you've picked it and thought about it, because then it means you really know me, because this is the perfect book for me.
And I do like it when someone's read it, like you do, with the notes in it and passes it on. I still like that as a gift, too.
Good. I've got a scribble for you.
Barrowmanbooks.com. Thanks, Carole. All right, you've got a giveaway, right?
Yes, 3 Christmas mysteries that publishers sent to me. And why should they stack up on my table? I'm going to let a viewer call in and win all 3 Christmas mysteries.
Oh, wonderful. So call us right now. Caller number 7 will win 414-799-4444. Those 3 mystery books could be yours. Do you still make your tree out of books?
I have, but not this year.
Not this
We're
year.
not going to be at home this year.
All right. Thanks, Carole.
You're welcome.